I'm getting ready to leave the house right now. But before I leave, um, I did a couple readings this morning for y'all. Um, I did one. I did a general read for just the collective, and I also did wait, did I do? Yeah, I did a general read for the collective, and I did two love readings. I separated the love readings. I did one for the ladies and one for the men's. But I want to talk about the energy that was coming through a little bit when I was doing the readings for y'all. I noticed that everybody are in different spaces, low key, a little bit, but at the same time, one thing that I noticed that we all do have in common is that everybody is trying to basically go towards whatever truly makes them happy. And with that being said, I feel like a lot of people are in relationships right now that they're kind of coming to the conclusion that they don't want to be in anymore, maybe. Some of you guys are giving up on love itself because you feel like you have tried so many times and you don't want to keep running into the same type of females or men that you feel like is just not your cup of tea. Maybe they were more your type, um, you know, in an earlier stage in your life, but right now you have outgrown that stage. And I just, like I said, I'm not going to be long. I just want to give some advice to those of you who are dealing with that. Um, and my advice to you is to give yourself time to understand yourself. Um, when you meet someone, you can give yourself time to meet that person, to get to know them, to see if you guys are compatible or not, to see if this is a person that you want to settle down with, you know what I'm saying, or if you want to even take it to the next level. And I feel like we need to start acknowledging that within ourselves. So understand that change is natural. Um, everyone is changing and shifting every single day, every second of the day, but not everyone is okay with releasing the old and allowing the new to come in. And some of us, some of you, I feel like, are so used to just jumping into something, whether it's, with love or careers or whatever it is. I feel like you're just moving too fast. I feel like Spirit is saying, I just need you to slow down a little bit. Slow down and sit with yourself, sit with your emotions, sit with your feelings, be clear with yourself what you want and what you don't want. Um, and understand that it's okay when the decision that you make isn't as pleasant to other people as it is to you. Because it's not your responsibility or your job to make sure that everyone else is okay. It is your job and your responsibility to make sure you're okay. So if you're not okay with the situation you're in, whatever it is, it's up to you to make a difference. And the difference comes with you being able to move forward and learning to not resist the change, even when the change may hurt. Because, when we get into certain relationships with certain people and, open up doors to certain things that come into your life, it can sometimes block your tunnel vision. And I feel like tunnel vision is kind of like that third eye vision. You know what I mean? That third eye vision was going to tell you, okay, because the third eye is kind of like your, like, you know how when you, like, what they call the ingredient book. Yeah, the ingredient book. Like when you cook, when you get ready to prepare a meal and you don't know how to prepare it, or maybe Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I hear Spirit saying, and some people don't. Some people look at the ingredients because they don't know how to prepare it, so they follow the ingredients. Some people, instead of following the recipe and putting the proper ingredients in, they just freestyle and do it their way. And that's what God is saying. A lot of us have been freestyling and doing it our own way. And God is saying, it's nothing wrong with the freestyle a little bit, but when you freestyle, you don't know what you're going to get. It's kind of like a desire. A desire is just something that you want. But when you have the intent to do something or to want something, the difference is you have a plan. You know what I'm saying? So when you when you are clear with yourself about what you want, then the next step is making a plan to achieve what you want. But when you are not clear with yourself about what you want, for example, you are not being honest with yourself about how you truly feel, that's when you basically, it's like having a sign in your head saying, I'm going to accept whatever accepts me. And Spirit is saying it's time for us to acknowledge what we are allowing in our lives. It's time for us to acknowledge what's not serving us anymore and learning how to release it, rather it hurts now or not. Because understand that when you continue to sit in situations and be in situations with people or with things or with environments that's no longer serving you anymore, you are basically telling the universe that this is what I'm vibrating at. So sometimes you have outgrown an environment, outgrown a person, outgrown whatever it is, but you're still vibrating on the energy because it's comfortable. And Spirit is saying, get used to being uncomfortable, even if it comes with temporary pain. Because your temporary pain is what's going to get you to the next level. And when you get to that next level, that temporary pain that you was feeling from that last situation will no longer be there anymore, because you have healed from that situation. You have grown from that situation. You have evolved from that situation. So when, just like with school, when you go to the next grade, yeah, it's scary. Yeah, it's different. It's a new environment. You know what I'm saying? Even with jobs, I can school jobs, whatever, take it as a resonate. I'm just using that as an example to get you to see that, yes, when you're stepping into a new territory or a new environment, it's gonna feel strange. Sometimes it make you want to go back to the old environment that you're used to, that you're comfortable with. But Spirit is saying, get comfortable with being uncomfortable when you know you're not where you want to be at. Because when you don't, you are basically telling, once again, the universe, this is where I belong. So don't accept crumbs from people when you bring the whole table. Use your discernment with every situation, with every environment that you put yourself in, and understand that you are in control and you hold the power to end whatever it is that's no longer serving you. But it all starts with you first acknowledging it. So I just wanted to come on here, like I said, chop that up with y'all real quick, because as I was doing my readings for you guys this morning, I just felt like the energy of basically what I just spoke about was like coming up for everybody low key. So that's all I got. I just want to drop that in there real quick, and until next time, bye guys.